So I've zoomed in here on your grip. There's your before, there's your after. Quite noticeable how much. And again, this is just your old habits creeping in, where your right hand wants to come underneath. Now, if your right hand starts underneath there, you might make a perfect swing. That ball's going left. Okay, to not go left, you have to do something physically in that golf swing, which is going to involve sort of shoving it out to the right, leaning on your toes, whatever it may be. Okay, that ball's going to go left. Okay, the feeling you want to have now, this is always when the ball's on the ground there. Okay, so the backswing now was good. Well, you see the goal there, but the top of the backswing was good there. Now, as you come back down, okay, the feeling now is we're going to rotate around this left side, left knee, left hip, left foot, and almost with the weight going back onto your left heel, which you'll see when you come through now. Okay, so twisting and unwinding your body, a little bit of slide there, which is fine, but now you're going to rotate around it. Look at your left toes. They're spinning out because you're swinging around your body to the left. Yeah, that foot now is, most of the weight now is on that left heel. So you kind of go from here, set up to the backswing, you kind of turn into your right heel, and then from there you go right heel to right toe to left heel. Yeah, so your right foot goes up on its toe there, and that's your foot action there. But you're twisting around that corner, not fearful of a golf ball going to go over there somewhere, and then you try and swing it over there to the right by leaning on that toe there and push it out to the right there. Okay, if that grip is what it is there, you're going to make some serious adjustments during that swing. You have to, otherwise it will just go so far left, it's going to be no good. So what you then often do is you try to push your arms up, often into top shots. If you do get a reasonable strike, it might start right enough, and if you're lucky, it will start right enough and kind of come back where the golf ball is. Okay, but realistically, the shape of shot you had there was just way too much. That last one you said there was 724 side spin, perfect, under 1,000, good number, very, very good movement. Okay, so we can get that sensation. So down the range, your kind of goal would be, okay, right, there's my setup, focus on this right palm coming in like that, and that felt to you sort of like your palm was facing down. Yeah, look at it, it's not really facing down that much. It felt like you're doing this, wasn't it? It still comes in kind of like neutralish once it gets there to the club. Okay, and then your right thumb now, as we can see, covered by your left thumb, covered by your right thumb. Yeah, gripping more in the fingers, get your ability to move your hinge and use your wrist. Okay, so from there now, same good backswing, turning into your right heel. From there now, turn around your left foot again. Practice that draw with that left foot actually lifts off the ground. Again, they're small swings. Okay, we're not talking a full swing. You've probably got your ankle to say. It's just literally a small. And again, you've got to think when you go down the range, what is my purpose of being here? Yeah. It's not just hit golf balls till I hit the ball straight. The same way you wouldn't go to a CrossFit or a thingy class and go, right, I'm just going to keep lifting until I lift 100 kilograms. You go, okay, right, I lift 50 kilograms and do 10 sets. I'm going to go to 60 and do 5 and do... There's a plan to what you've got to do, yeah? If you go there blindly with no kind of plan of what you're going to do, the results will just be end up... Okay. You might hit the ball well by the end of the session, and then most guys find golf balls of times 35 to 45 are pretty darn good, and they start getting tired. Yeah. They've warmed up into where the ball...
Baskets are 40. So if I... just start with a 9-iron?
Yeah, I would start, if you're going to do 40, I would say probably do, I don't know, maybe 5, 10, even 15 practice swings with that left foot movement. Yeah. So you're still there hitting just some swings with maybe 1 or 2 clubs, just sort of getting that feeling of doing this, just almost exaggerate that left heel, the arm moving round to the left, just everything moving round to left, twisting out the way.
So yeah.
Okay, yeah, so if you're doing that there, so that's kind of your warm-ups there. Then maybe hit 5, 10 shots possibly that you just think, right, okay, my goal now is with this length swing, which would be maybe 25%, 50%, I'm going to get that golf ball going left or starting left, or at least looking like it's going to go left and not snipe way left. You could draw a little bit. If it goes a bit right, if you get that sort of shot there, that's fine. But the feeling of a clean strike hitting off there. If you start hitting the ball a bit shanky, put an outside ball there, or a tee, or something to just think, okay, miss the outside thing there. Head cover could work possibly. A tee would do the job there. A pink tee stood up there, sort of on the top of the tee with a spike facing up, obviously, yeah? And just swinging, obviously you're going to miss that tee. And I think that will give you the indication to not want to swing it out on your toes. You want to swing around the corner and get on that left heel more, yeah?
Saying that mind the range, they've got the little tees, haven't they?
Oh yeah, of course, yeah, exactly, yeah. Put the ball on the outside of the tee there, perfect, yeah. Good. And then build up to fuller swings.
Okay.
Once you start getting some full swings in there, good or bad, for any length swing, hold and finish your position, see where you're at. Learn from that mistake. Every bad shot you hit, rather than just go, oh, and just turn away in disgust and then hit another ball quickly, go, right, what did I just do? Where do I feel like I am? Am I on my toes? Am I falling forward? Or have I come back on my heels? Or have I slid into it too much? Just see where you're at. And if you give yourself that kind of 3 or 4 seconds to sort of go, right, where am I? Is this good? Have I got on my heels? That's good. Okay, that's fine. That's good. We can know that's working well. So why have I done what I've done? Okay, where are my arms going? My arms doing this or whatever it may be. So you can kind of figure out a little bit more. It's tough.
Yeah.
You see guys, they hit bad shots. The next one's almost chasing after that first ball before that ball's even landed. So I was thinking the worse I hit it, the more I then drill the next shot. So if I'm on here now trying to work on I'm trying to look at my launch. I think my launch angle down, right? I find it really hard to get I'm trying to bring my launch angle like 1.5 degrees. What's that? That? Can I do it? Can I? Whatever. All right. Spending quite a bit of time working on this move, trying to get the shaft lean I want to try and get. And I find it really difficult. Okay. I could do it at 2/3 speed. Okay. Put speed to it. The old swing of 35 years clicks back in and it's wee up in the air. Okay. So I'm drilling that as much as I can. So I hit a golf ball, hit a forward. If it's close to where I want to be and sort of in the ballpark, I'll keep going. If one pops up 2 or 3 degrees more, right back down there, drill it, and almost hit like 10 or 15 practice swings, just trying to really, really dial in that movement, and then go back to full. Okay? So I just keep hitting golf balls. The ball eventually goes straight, but it's not what I want. Okay? As I say, it will take a bit of discipline.
Okay.
Right? Good stuff, mate.